have two patterns here. This one I have had forever, and I really, really want to knit it. However, it calls for, what is it, worsted? I do not have enough worsted, and I can't justify buying yarn. So I've been like going through my stash to see if I have enough in yardage, but the colors are not going to be the same. But I don't think that's going to work. But yeah, so if y'all know of some place that has got merino yarn that's on sale, that's a good tonal, let me know. So otherwise, I might order some undyed. I don't know. I'm wanting to not spend that much because we're trying to not spend too much because of, you know, the bathroom. Having to spend all of that on an emergency renovation. So, the other one is this one. I've had this one for a while too. And they've just been sitting over there because I pulled them out. I was like, ooh, I want to knit those. I haven't pulled yarn for them yet. But this one, it's just several different stitches. See, and it's got fringe, and the other problem I'm having is that it is still quite warm here. Like upper 80s warm. So, yeah. I am starting this vlog on the same day that the last one went up. Not the vlog, but the last video went up. But see, I'm wearing my shirt that y'all watched me make, and I love it. However, I think I should have bought a size smaller because it's huge. But anyways, I still have to finish editing the vlog for today, and I also have to get all the yarn in the shop for the shop update that is today. Today is Monday the 19th, September the 19th, 2022. So I don't know if anybody would be watching this after that, but there we go. I just wanted to get a video in. Also, Jared in our master bathroom, the shower, he got the back wall completely tiled. So hopefully we won't be showering in our guest bathroom, which is also our son's bathroom, for much longer. Yeah, it's just taking him longer because he's only been able to work on it on Saturdays because of work and math. And Michael has started 4-H rifle. So, yeah, so that's Mondays and Thursdays. So it's just gotten really busy, but that's really all I have to say right now. I just wanted to jump on here real quick and get the next vlog going. So, I don't know if I will record any more today or if it will be another day, but see y'all. Okay, y'all, just wanted to show y'all some progress. He has one whole wall tiled and quite a bit of another. Pardon the mess. That right there is the board he's using to make the thin set on. So, we're getting there. Woohoo! Y'all. So, I am going to show you my knitting progress so far. On the two things that I've actually knit on in the last week or so. I think the last time I showed you, I had not picked up the sleeves. No, I know for a fact. The last time I showed you this sweater, I had finished the body, but had not picked up the sleeves. This is my So Faded. So, and I have picked up the sleeves, and I am almost done with the first color before I start fading in. Well, not first color, second color, before I start fading in the second color. So, and I do mine 2 sleeves at a time, because otherwise I would never get the sleeves done. I'd get so bored. So it's just easier to do them 2 at a time. So, and I realized that I haven't told y'all the names of the colorways in a while. So the 2 tags that I have are for the bottom 2 colors, which are these 2. So the pinky one is Taffy, by Hedgehog Fibers. And the orangey one is Monarch by Hedgehog Fibers. I don't know the other two. I lost the tags. I bought these two to go together in a project at Knit City and wound them up. I had them in a design that I was doing. I ended up deciding not to do that design and frogged them, and then I lost the tag. So, and that, hold on, is in a Knit for Brains bag. So, the other one is, y'all watched me frog this one way back, and this is my Le Pouf cardigan by Hedgehog Fibers, because we all know I love Hedgehog Fibers. I love this sweater, but I frogged it back to the first color because I was not liking the color sequence. And then when I changed all of the colors, I didn't tell y'all what colors I changed it to. So, but I did want to show y'all where I'm at. I am on to the fifth color. I've already separated for sleeves again. I'm about halfway through the body. There you go, there's the back. And I'm liking this color fade much better. So these top two colors right here, this one and this one, were Hobby Lobby yarn. Let me see if I have the tags. Hobby Lobby hand-dyed yarn. Where are the tags? There they are. Okay. One of them is called Galaxy, or did I just Frosted Galaxy? And the other one is Flower Fusion. There you go. It's the Yarn Bee, and it's the Hobby Lobby hand-dyed yarn, which are these two colors. This one and this one. Ta-da. Then the next color, this one is one I have had forever. And it is by Mothy and the Squid, which I don't even know if she is still dying, and she's not even based here in the US, but it's called Industrial Accident. And then the next one was one I hadn't even pulled out yet. So I had not even shown y'all this one. That one is this, which was the main skein for my Christmas colorway, or my Christmas Advent last year. It was called Buddy and Jovi. Then the color I am currently working in is one I have shown y'all, this one. And it looks like this. This one was Strawberry Cactus, which was a Texas Flower of the Month yarn. Then the next color after that one will be this one. If I don't, you know, throw it everywhere. This one after this one, which is an Artistic Lily, and it's Vintage Valentine, which she's not dyeing yarn anymore. Then the next color, one second, is a unicorn of mine. So it'll come after this one. So that is the plan. And if I need more of this one, I have 5 more skeins of this. I don't need a full 5 for a sweater, or a full 6 for a sweater. I can use 2 of them on this cardigan if I need to, which I might because I want it to be longer. I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to do the collar band, there it is. The collar band, if I can talk, in the last color or not, because that's what she did, sort of. So, but I really like this one where it's the lighter one. But I'm also going to be ending up in dark. I don't know, so we will decide when I get there. Which, by the way, if you want to knit this too, this is 100% free. Just Google Le Pouf. Not Google. You can go to Ravelry, and it's Le Pouf cardigan. Or you can go to hedgehogfibers.com because it's going to send you there anyways, and that's where you can find the pattern. And it is 100% free. And you can do it in several colors like I'm doing, or you can do it in one color or two colors, or stripe it or whatever. But I'm enjoying it, and I'm almost back to where I was when I frogged it. So this is the sweater that I have been taking with me when I take Michael to his 4-H rifle practice. And that is in another Knit for Brains bag that I personalized. But it's one of her giant totes. Then, okay, this sweater, which is a silver shed bag. I let it sit and marinate and let me think about what I wanted to do. This is a Simple Hug by Cozy Up, and I have decided I'm going to frog it because I started thinking about it and I'm kind of bored with it. So I'm going to frog it right now. Pull out the needles, which means I am going to gain back a cord. Woohoo! Which is convenient because I have two other sweaters that are only need what is this? 40. That only need sleeves, so I can do sleeves on that cord. But yeah, I'm bored, and I'm not as, nothing against the pattern, because as like I said, this is my third one. I think that's the main problem, is it was my third one and I was just over it. So I am frogging it, and I think it might have been a little too long. That was going to end up being huge. So yeah, I'm gonna frog it. I will use this yarn for something else, and I might come back and knit another Simple Hug later. Just right now I need something different. Not just changing colors and stuff. I don't know. So, and I have been looking at patterns on Ravelry, and then I get overwhelmed of trying to figure out what yarn I have and how much I could use. Can I stripe? And just, yeah. So I've given up on trying to cast on a new sweater. I do have 4 sweaters on the needles that I need to get off the needles first. And 2 of said 3 only need sleeves. So instead of starting new stuff, I should just finish those because they are so close to just being done. But it's also me, and that's not how I work when it comes to sweaters. I cast on all the sweaters. But I think it also has to do with the fact that it is still hot here. It is still in the upper 80s. I'm hoping with the hurricane coming in. Yes, I did just throw that away. It was 2 rows. I am not going to wind that up. With the hurricane coming into the Gulf, that I can, that it will cool off some, that we'll get some more rain and it'll cool off. but we'll see. The other thing is behind y'all is a dresser, and that holds all of my fabric and currently my project bags that are empty. But on top, I have project bags that have yarn and patterns in them ready for me to cast on. I mean, I still probably have to wind up the yarn. I don't know. I haven't looked inside of them for a while. But I thought maybe we could look inside them together and figure it out. But for now, I'm going to put this back in here because I am not going to frog that right now, because that's going to take forever. So let's start with the littlest bag, which I love this bag. It's just tiny. So it says drink coffee, do stupid things faster. And this, I don't even know if she is still, it's Southern Sparrow handmade. I don't know if she is still in business. Everyone, I mean, I follow her on Instagram, but I don't really see, I don't know if she's still in business or if she's just on Instagram. But there you go. And like the fabric, that's the inside fabric of this bag. Oh, okay. So this is No Maker's Chai Chai. I apparently was a glutton for punishment because this is from the infamous gloves. And if you or mitts, if you have been with us since like the beginning, then you know about these. These are the ones that I got all the way to the thumb and decided that I'd bound off the thumb too tight. So I snipped and I went to pull it down and it just kept going and going. And I ended up having to frog the whole thing. And because it's No Makers, I ended up with lots of little balls. I really should just wind them up together and spit splice them. So, but I think this is superwash. Yeah, 100% superwash merino. But a lot of times when it is the heavier weights, you can still split splice. Spit splice. I can't talk. Next one. This one is in an OG bag. OG not Knit for Brains, Cherry Pie Cottage bag. Oh, I know what this is. This is, okay. So I was going to make this hat last year, and I ended up just stopping and turning it into a headband instead. So I was using on my DK Tweed Tiltastic, this one, and Haley said she wanted another one, and I just haven't made it yet. Don't know if I will. We'll see, because Haley's got 12 million hats and she keeps buying headbands. Like hats I've knit her. She's very knit worthy. It's just I don't know if she really needs any more. And she has a way smaller room to keep all of that stuff. So, next one. Knit for Brains. Dr. Pepper bag. Oh, these are going to be socks. So, I haven't knit a pair of these socks in forever. So this is No Makers. When she was in business, when she was dyeing yarn, I would buy all of her mini sets, and then I would make your own striped socks. And in between each stripe of these, I would do an equal amount stripe of white. And then I'd make socks, because that was a way to use it. And this would be perfect, like, because this is the coffee one. This is the coffee shop collection. So these would be perfect to knit right now. However, I think I have a pair on the needles still that I need to finish. I think it's the fall ones. And I have a pair of Desert Vista Dye Works on the needles. So, okay. Next one. This is a Freckled Whimsy bag, which I'm pretty sure she does not still make bags. This was before she started dyeing yarn and self-striping yarn. So, this was back when I first started knitting too. Oh. Okay, so this is my Yeah, this is my Halloween advent from last year. The one that I dyed. It's all of the minis. Yeah, it's all the minis. I just stuffed them in a bag and decided I was going to do them later. Huh. Maybe I was going to do socks. I don't know what I was going to do. I have to figure it out. Okay. Christmas bag. Ta-da. I'm pretty sure I know what this is. I think, yep. I have Christmas yarn and I have enough for a sweater. I was gonna knit a Christmas sweater and then I frogged it. Which is why it's in a Christmas sweater bag. I don't know. I forgot I had that. I should really look up a pattern now. I have 4 skeins, so I have enough for a sweater. I don't know what to knit. I gotta want. So this is in a bag, a coffee bag that I made before I even had Cherry Pie Cottage, before Jared even got out of the military and we moved back to Texas. This is my advent from pineapple yarn this last year. Okay. Yeah, I put it all in a bag so I wouldn't lose it. And because I didn't have a project in mind yet. So I have 2 advents that I need to do something with. Plus I have an entire tub full of all my other advents. And I have a tub full of minis from Lollipop Girls advents. Yeah, I have a lot of minis. I need to do something with those. I just don't know what. However, Cozy Up Knits, they do an MCAL every year starting January 1st. I think because this year they said it's going to be using your advents or using minis. So I think I might end up using these because you need minis and a full skein, and I'm pretty sure I have a full skein that would match. I know I have a full skein that would match. Yeah. I know I do. So yeah, I do. I can just use an undyed white. But yeah, I think I'm going to do that with those. Okay. In my cherry bag from Knit for Brains. Hi, Laura. This was a project that was on the needles for so long that I ended up just frogging it. So this is all MCN yarn. And I left them together because I want to put them in a project together. I just don't know what project. Because an MCN, and I want it to be a shawl, not a sweater, because that will peel like crazy. So the yarn, the gray, is Oink Pigments, and it's the Nimbus colorway. So that's what that one is. And I have a row counter in here too. Then this one is Sweet Sparrow yarns, which again, I don't know if they're still in business because I have had this one for a while. I believe I ordered this shortly after we moved back to Texas. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure she's still dyeing yarn, but I'm not 100% sure. And then this one, which I bought a couple of years ago, one of the times we were in Dallas for LTC. So it was before 2020. I know that for a fact. This one is a Primrose. Hold on. Primrose Yarn Co. And it is called Glamping. So, and I wanted to use it with this because it has the pops of that purpley maroon and it's got pops of gray in it. So I thought it would be perfect. I just need to find the perfect project for it. And it's already wound up, so I just have to find a pattern. And that's way less overwhelming than trying to find the perfect sweater and making sure you have enough yarn. I need to do that. I need to just pick a shawl and cast it on and knit it, because a fingering weight shawl will get used here a lot. But that's all I have for this week. I know it's kind of boring. But we're kind of boring right now. Sorry, Jared, when he's not at work, he's home and he's either working on the bathroom or doing math, or sometimes, like this week, he did math in the bathroom. He had Michael do math in the bathroom while he was tiling. Michael was in our bedroom, and it was just a math test. But yeah, so, and Michael has rifle practice 4 days a week for 2 hours, or not 4 days, 2 days a week, an hour and a half to 2 hours a time, depending, because he is left-handed, so he needs a left-handed rifle, and they only have like 2 or 3 of those, and there's like 7 or 8 kids that use those. So this last time he had to wait, and he was the second round, so we didn't get home until after 8. So, but Thursdays are not as busy, from what I've gathered. I don't know. So he just started last week. I don't know. From what I've heard, Thursdays aren't so bad. But we'll see. And he has practice tonight. So, with that being said, we love y'all. God is good. Read your Bibles. Bye, y'all.